Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. Und jetzt weiß ich genau, was ich noch in der letzten Folge zum Schluss sagen wollte. Falls ich das nicht gesagt habe. Nee, habe ich nicht gesagt. Ich habe ja Lucky so hart gepusht, wie es nur geht, damit ich das Passwort knacken kann. Es hat ja on point gerade so gereicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich also ich habe wirklich Glück gehabt. Ich hatte Lucky. Oder ich war lucky genug, dass das gerade so gepasst hat. Alles andere hätte mich, glaube ich, innerlich getötet. Okay, dann geht es jetzt weiter. Wobei ich nicht weiß, muss ich noch weiter Lucky skillen? Ich weiß es nicht. Your night was filled with bad dreams. You saw faces drowning in rapid waters. It takes you a few minutes to shake the feeling. Es wird auch immer schlimmer hier. Ich habe das auf 101. Brutal. Ich nehme mal, weiß ich nicht. Motivation, dann habe ich das auf 70. Der 28. Juli, früh am Morgen. Saji, oh oh. This is Chief Kawase. We need to talk about Iro. Ich war das nicht. I've made a terrible mistake and need to explain things to you. Come to my house, soon. For Iro. Oh Gott. Ich meine, wenn er gesagt hat, er hat einen Fehler gemacht, dann kriegen wir das irgendwie hin. Dann ist vielleicht alles in Ordnung. Ich geh kaputt, ey. You drive to Chief Kawase's place. The drive to Chief Kawase's place is treacherous. The rain is pouring in buckets, and you hydroplane several times on otherwise unremarkable roads. Was macht mein Kater wieder im Hintergrund? Kobi, was machst du da? Du hast was gefunden zum Spielen? Okay, dann spiel mal schön. Ja. The storm rolls overhead. Thunder rumbles every few seconds, and the wind is blowing trees nearly sideways along the coast. Falls man das im Hintergrund hört, was mein Kater macht, entschuldige ich mich dafür. Ja, ich entschuldige mich. When you finally reach Saji's place, he's waiting outside for you. Hallo? Es regnet. Away from the flash of police lights, he appears much more elderly, much less menacing. He signals for you to park and come inside. As you enter, you hear him bark from the kitchen just out of sight.
Shoes off!
Okay, oh Gott. The order hangs in the air for a moment, but is followed shortly after by...
Please, remove your shoes.
Sorry. When you walk inside, there's a pot of tea with 2 teacups set on a table. Saji is sitting already, like a grim statue of Buddha, his expression made of stone.
Sit. We will speak.
Okay, thank you, policeman officer. You do as he instructs, sitting opposite to him, waiting for him to make the first move in this conversation.
Thank you for coming to speak with me.
Ich hatte gar keine andere Wahl.
It must not have been easy making the journey.
Because of the storm? Nah, it's fine. It was a tough choice. Another trapping stop like last time and I would swear off driving. Ich mach mal kurz im Hintergrund die Tür zu, dann hört man den Kater vielleicht nicht so sehr. Außerdem nervt mich das auch. So. Doing the right thing is never hard. Ja. Saji nods. Though he rubs his chin in a gesture you've come to recognize means he thinks you're wrong.
Perhaps you've never faced a true test of your character.
Was passiert jetzt?
Or perhaps you have better character than I. An interesting thought. First, I must apologize. When we last spoke, I suspected you were a bad person. I mistook your actions with my daughter for taking advantage of her. I believe now that I was wrong.
Was hat deine Meinung geändert? Entschuldigung. Was hat Ihre Meinung geändert, Sir?
I'm still not very sure what exactly you're up to.
Ich rette Leben.
But I spoke with Eli, and with Detective Zweihander. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, I'm now convinced you are only trying to protect Iro.
Ja. Ja?
I am sorry. I was foolish, and only succeeded in hurting Iro.
Apology accepted? No. Things would have gone more smoothly if you hadn't completely terrified me, yes? I'm afraid I can't just let something like this go. Nein, Entschuldigung akzeptiert. Sergi blinks in surprise, taken somewhat aback by your candor. Was ist ein Candor? Wo ist mein Google Translator? Wieder hier. Candor. Offenheit. Hä? Okay.
You are very patient and understanding. I would not have been so quick to forgive.
Nein, ist okay. Ich bin halt keine bad person.
It is humbling. Right now, Iro is not answering my calls. She is not answering calls from Eli, or Kari, or other friends.
Uh-oh.
She is hiding from the world, and she is hurting.
Uh-oh.
And right now, this behavior is more concerning than ever. What has Iro told you about her mother?
She never mentioned her. Iro doesn't speak very much about her mom. Iro told me her mother passed away. The anniversary of her passing is soon. Ja.
Yes, I see. That alone shows me that she must trust you deeply. Iro's mother passed away when Iro was very young.
Ja, ich hörte davon.
And the circumstances were very tragic.
Ja, ich hörte davon.
Iro was there when it happened.
Ja, ich hörte davon.
No, I cannot speak of these things.
Macht nix, ich hab davon gehört.
You do not need to know this to help Iro.
Then tell me what to do. I need to know. Tell me everything, Mr. Kawase. Iro's life might depend on it. Ja.
Yes, I will tell you everything.
Okay. Auch wenn ich schon davon gehört habe.
My wife, her name was Rain.
Rain? Wie der Regen?
She drowned when Iro was only 6 years old. Always, Rain loved surfing. She was world class, professional. On the day she died, she and Iro had gone to the beach to surf the monster waves.
Ja, und da ist gerade wieder ein Sturm unterwegs, was Monsterwellen macht.
Every year, the storm comes. And every year it brings waves. Every year, the waves call to Rain. I was home. Eli was only 3. I hate surfing.
Ich surfe auch nur im Internet.
But Rain would take Iro. Tell her to watch Mommy. Show her how to surf the monster waves. Always, Iro would surf with her mom. But during the storm, never. Family friend come to watch Iro while her mom is surfing. But friend becomes distracted. Stops watching for a moment. And, well, Rain drowned, saving Iro from the waves.
Das ist traurig.
And Iro blames me.
Was? Warum dich? Ja, wait, why would she blame you? Because you weren't there to help? Ja, warum sie?
Iro has different idea what happened the day her mother drowned. During this time, I was not police chief. I was detective, working with Subrosa PD's drug task force. I was much younger then, very handsome. That is how I married Iro's mom.
Sie sind immer noch very handsome, Sir.
My partner and I had successfully busted major drug ring, bringing down many powerful criminals.
Meine Anerkennung.
As a result, my partner and I received many threats. We are going to kill your family.
Okay.
We are going to take your children.
Das ist gruselig.
Your family will pay for what you did.
Das ist wirklich gruselig.
Many, many threats. But they did not stay threats. 1 year after a major bust, my partner went missing. just gone. Like that. Never heard from him again. Case is cold. Me, I was very scared for my family. I told Rain we should move, but she was fearless. She did not want to live anywhere but Subrosa.
Ich muss mal kurz pausieren, weil mein Kater irgendwas macht im Hintergrund. Manchmal zerfetzt mein Kater einfach so die Mülltüte von einem Restmüll, vom Hausmüll. Warum auch immer. Ich bin froh, dass Quill das nicht macht.
One day, we are arguing about it. I tell Rain how guilty I feel that I put her and the kids in danger. Only Iro overhears this. And now she thinks her daddy is bad. That he makes it dangerous for his family.
Sorry, I don't understand. How does that make you responsible for your wife's accident? So Iro's mom was actually killed somehow by criminals? Wow. Das wäre echt hart. Ist das so? Verstehe ich das richtig? Ich frage lieber das erste. Das zweite ist ja hart.
It does not. But for young Iro, it did. I am called by search and rescue. I leave Eli with neighbor. I rush to beach as fast as I can drive. When I get there, they have pulled little Iro from the water. She is okay. Also, they have pulled my Rain. She is not okay.
Okay.
Iro is screaming
Also nicht
and
okay.
crying. When I run to her, she is so mad at me. She tells me it is my fault. She is hysterical. When everything is over, Iro did not speak any words for 2 months. Many therapists work with her. They say she is traumatized.
Verständlich.
She is heartbroken. And she never forgives me.
Das ist jetzt nicht ganz so verständlich. Also, ja, aus ihrer Sicht vielleicht schon.
But I think it is because the truth is too haunting for her to look at.
That it was her fault? Yikes, no wonder it's so difficult for her to talk about. Das wäre wirklich ihr Fehler?
Only as much as a little girl can be at fault. She only ran into the ocean, where her mom was. But I think Iro will blame herself
Das
if she
fünfte
tries
Geheimnis.
to make peace with it. Now, every year, on the anniversary of her mother's passing, Iro gets more and more reckless. She tries more racing her motorcycle, jumping off tall places, dangerous stunts, fighting. And this year, I think she will go surfing.
Ja, das ist geplant.
When the monster waves come. But Ira tells me that when you showed up, Iro stopped so much these dangerous things
Siehst du, ich bin hier, um zu helfen.
that she talks more love and happiness. And that she would not go surfing at all.
Guter Eli, danke, dass du
And I
das
have
gesagt
learned
hast.
it. So, no matter what you think of me, will you please go to Iro? Will you check on her? Will you try to undo my mistake?
Yes, of course, I'll try. If I do, it will have nothing to do with you. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Eli said he dropped by Iro's beach house, but no one was home. I will still check there first. When Iro is sad, she does not stray far from her garage and her CrossFit. If she is there, maybe she'll show herself to you. Good luck.
Danke.
My Iro was very lucky to have met you.
You could say it was almost fate. I'll do my best. I start there. Don't reach out to her in the meantime. Könnte sagen, es wäre fast Schicksal. Ja,
I do not believe in such things.
ich eigentlich auch nicht.
But if you can't help her, be safe.
Alles klar. The drive to Iro's beach house is somewhat less treacherous. The downpour relents a little, and you don't feel like your front-wheel drive car is going to float away in a flash flood. Even so, it still takes you twice as long to reach Iro's beach house. You step out of the car into an intense wind. You rush to Eero's porch and knock loudly on the door. After several minutes of knocking and calling her name, you start to look around the rest of the property and quickly find Eero in her garage sitting on the floor, sadly leaned against her bike.
Hey.
Ich bin so froh, dass du nicht tot bist. Aus irgendeinem Grund hatte ich Angst.
I'm not home right now.
Can I leave a message? You must be one of her brothers. Are you all rainbow-haired and insanely attractive? Hey, can I be not here too for a while? Ich finde das erste und das letzte, eigentlich sind alle drei gut. Hey, can I be not here too for a while?
That's probably trespassing, but I'm not here to kick you out. So, have at her, I guess. So, I'm sorry I punched you.
Hey, no
I
problem.
feel really terrible about that. No matter what happens between us, no matter what happens between me and my father, you didn't deserve it.
Es ist einfach alles gut.
You can probably guess that there's a deep problem between my father and I.
Ja.
But no one should have to deal with it other than me. I believe the moment any person puts their hands on another person in anger, they've lost the argument. If you're hitting someone, it's to defend yourself, or defend others who can't. It's not for getting anger off your chest on someone you actually care deeply about.
Alles ist okay, alles ist okay.
I hope you will forgive me.
That was a punch, genau. Ich dachte nämlich auch so was Ähnliches. I forgive you. It sucked. You cloaked me good, but I forgive you. I just want to say that it can't happen again. I won't let violence quiet me. That was a punch. Eero looks shocked for a moment. Then a small wry smile appears for just a moment on her face.
You're a bastard, you know that? I felt a sudden need to smack talk and defend my right cross. You're really good at getting in my head. I'm glad we're friends. Well, I'm not sure what we are right now, but I'm glad we're not enemies.
Wir sind Freunde. Wir können auch mehr sein.
But thank you. That's the weirdest apology accepted I've ever heard. But thanks.
Hauptsache, dir geht's wieder
Okay,
gut.
I think I've got the whole picture. We can go our separate ways now.
Nein, nicht separate ways.
Don't worry about me. I'll get over this. I always do.
Nein, auf gar keinen Fall. Tell me why you're sad. You're holding onto something. I think you've been holding onto it for a long time. Tell me what it is. I can't leave you alone until I know the truth. I deserve the truth. What are you hiding? Man, motivation. Eero looks up at you, surprised. For a moment, she starts to speak, but can't manage any words. You can see anger and hesitation and fear all flash across her expressions. She gets mad, balls her fists, but remains quiet. At last, she takes a deep sigh.
Yeah. You're right. You're probably the most observant person I've ever met.
Danke.
Since I dragged you in, I'll tell you. When I was a lot younger, I used to spend a lot of time with my mom. She taught me how to surf, how to skate, how to do everything that I love. Back then, my father was a very serious man.
Das ist er immer noch.
He didn't show much affection to his family. He was very, very harsh with his sons, especially Eli.
Sons? Habe ich irgendwo verpasst? Wie viele Geschwister hast du denn?
He was always very busy with work. A policeman, going after very dangerous criminals. One time, he solved a case that brought many, many people to justice. Powerful, wealthy people. People with ties to the community. People with ties to the government. He was hailed as a hero.
Das ist
But
doch
the
schön.
consequences of his work were that his family, us, always felt we were in danger.
Ja, das ist dann jetzt der nicht so schöne Teil.
We got letters and messages that said they were going to kill us. Strangers on the street would tell my mom that she was going to be killed, that I was going to be taken away.
Das ist hart.
It got so bad that the police asked my father to go into protective custody. But my mom refused. She was very attached to this town, to the ocean and the forest here. She didn't want to be chased away.
wäre vielleicht besser gewesen, aber das
She was
sage
the
ich nicht
only
laut.
one that made us feel safe. She was my hero.
She sounds really cool, but something did happen.
Oh wow, she was wicked cool. Take my guns and Eli's charm, and that was my mom.
Cool, für euch.
I didn't realize it at the time, but the fear did have an effect on my mom. She became more bold with her thrill-seeking. She started drinking more, and I didn't realize it back then. But she was becoming depressed, which finally resulted in her taking the ultimate risk. Something she had wanted to do since she was young, but knew was too dangerous. I think I told you about this tropical storm going on.
Ja.
It hits Subrosa every year.
Ich merk's, das ist ja schlimm, was hier los ist.
And every year, it brings these incredible waves. Huge monster waves. The kind professional surfers dream about. And when the conditions are right, you can indeed surf them. But there are conditions where you shouldn't. When the danger is too high. When the storm is too intense. And my mom decided to surf in those conditions.
Do you think she was depressed and no one stopped her?
No. My father didn't know anything about the surfing.
Scheiße.
No one who saw what happened was as experienced as my mom. How could they second guess her? My mom brought me and a friend along when she went surfing that day.
Noch ein Freund?
She wanted me to see that fear couldn't stop her from doing what she loved. And she went out in the water just as the other storm surfers were coming in. Just as things were becoming much too dangerous.
What happened next? Did the waves get her? Ja, weiß ich doch.
This is where it's hard to remember. Things happened so fast. I remember being worried for my mom. I could tell she was afraid. She had this look in her eyes. The same look she got when people told her she was going to be killed. When they told her I was going to be taken. She went out anyway, and I remember cheering for her. But at some point, I lost track of her. The waves were so large, and the water was so choppy. And I was worried she needed help. I remember I got so afraid that I started calling for my dad. It got to be too much to handle. So when my babysitter was distracted, that's when I grabbed a surfboard and ran to go help her.
You went out in the ocean? But you were, what, 6 years old?
Yes, only 6. And that's where my memory gets wonky. I remember my mom and I on a surfboard, but the surfboard getting ripped away by a wave. I remember holding on to a life ring by myself. The weird rubber feeling on my arms, and the rope line hurting my fingers. I remember my
No.
mom's hand and her voice. I remember my dad coming when it was too late. And that's all I can remember. I was so mad at my father for making mom so scared that she disappeared into the ocean. For failing to save her. For not crying at her funeral. And I've never forgiven him.
You said you remember floating on a life ring. Where did it come from? You didn't take one surfing, did you? And now you get a reminder every year. Das würde mich jetzt auch interessieren. Aber ist das zu blöd danach zu fragen?
No, I didn't, but I'm not sure why that's... I mean, my mom didn't bring it out. She was a lifeguard. She swam all the time with that. The life ring. I do remember holding on to it. That's what I was holding on to when... Oh no,
Uh-oh.
the life ring. Mom had it. She must have gone to shore when I was... Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ich habe gerade irgendwas getriggert, glaube ich, in ihren Erinnerungen. Iro jumps to her feet in a panic. A deep dread washes over her face and makes her pale. She turns to run. You grab her arm. Iro, stay calm. Stay calm.
No. It can't be.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't. I didn't mean to.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No.
Iro pulls away from you, jumps on her motorcycle and speeds off without her helmet. Nein, 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 nein! Tu das nicht, tu das nicht! As you watch Iro disappear from sight, you're startled by the sound of a voice behind you.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, fuck! Fuck you! You turn and see Liliana step from behind the wall of the garage. Her hands are in her pockets.
Don't try anything. I'm armed.
Das ist schön, ich habe keine Zeit für dich.
I need to tell you something. Something you earned. Something that will get me in trouble for telling you. Your rainbow girl? She's the police chief's brat.
Oh mein Gott, du erzählst mir was völlig Neues.
And the people I work for, they want him to suffer. They've been planning something for a long time. So I snuck into your rainbow girl's garage this morning and messed with the brakes on her motorcycle.
Da steht Fakt und nicht Mest.
You've got 5 minutes to catch her.
She tosses you a set of keys.
Take my bike. Your car is too slow.
Why are you doing this? We'll settle this later. Warum machst du das?
Like I said, you earned it. From me. Now go.
Liliana's motorcycle tops out at around 180 miles per hour, and you manage to catch up enough to Iro to spot her pulled over, putting on a jacket. The storm overhead surges, crackling with lightning and thunder. Thunder! The rain comes down in bullets. She continues on and turns her bike up to Rose Mountain. Her biking skills vastly superior to your own. Even so, you continue to gain on her. The two of you weave through the forest roads. Iro unknowing she's being pursued. Finally close enough, you wave your arm, trying to get her attention. You see her check her mirror. But just then, as she goes to slow into a turn, you see her bike fail to slow. You see her lay the bike on its side in a sudden desperate need to slow, but it's too late. She and the bike both skid off the road and fly down an embankment. You pull over and rush to the embankment. The drop is at least 20 feet. It would take a miracle to have survived. Climb down and prepare for the worst. Climb down and trust there's been a miracle. Ich krieg Lucky im Teufel nicht auf 50. Im Teufel, auf Teufel komm raus nicht auf 50. You slide down the muddy embankment as quickly as you can. Iro is lying almost 40 feet from the wreckage of her motorcycle. As you approach, you see a lot of blood. She tumbles badly through the tree branches and isn't moving as you arrive. A branch is sticking out of her stomach. You gingerly touch her and she stirs. She opens her eyes, though it takes a moment for them to focus on your face. She smiles.
Hey, it's you. Something went wrong.
Das sehe ich.
Is my bike okay?
Iro, don't move. I need to get help. Better than you. Oh.
That's too bad. I put lots of love in that bike.
You fumble your phone and call 911. You tell the dispatch where you are and tell them to hurry with an ambulance. As you're talking, Iro looks at you concerned. She touches your face.
I'm sorry. You sound so scared.
Ja?
I didn't mean to crash. But don't worry. I'll be okay.
Just stay awake. Sounds good. Have you ever crashed before?
Once or twice. But don't tell. I didn't leave my information. Because I'm bad. Hey, just in case something bad happens.
Nein.
I need to tell you something. I really liked being with you. See, I had this plan. I was gonna go surfing. Like my mom did. And then maybe the waves would take me too.
Nein.
But maybe they wouldn't. I just wanted to leave the choice to them. And maybe I would finally feel better. But you made me feel better first. I think maybe I love you. That's good. That makes me happy. Don't be sad. I'm going to see my mom. And I'll tell her all about you. But promise me, you'll tell Eli I love him. That's important. Maybe when I wake up. He's so funny. I like him. Okay, that's good. I'll see you around. Is my bike okay? I didn't mean to crash.
Hero.
I'm sorry.
Das ist doch shitty. Hey, ich bin traurig. Auf so viel Lack komme ich nie im Leben, ey. Ich gönn mir jetzt Lack, wann immer es geht. Hallo, wir nehmen jetzt nicht die Sache mit dem Live-Ring. Ich hoffe, dass das einen anderen Ausgang nimmt. And now you get a reminder every year.
Yeah. Every year the storm comes. Every year the waves come. And every year I'm still standing on the beach, watching the waves, wanting so bad to see her out there, wanting to go out and join her. Every year. For a long time, I just couldn't handle it. I kept going to the beach and looking for Mom. I had tons of night terrors. I didn't eat well. Funny enough, one of the things that finally snapped me out of it was Eli. I remember, we used to play dress up. He would always be the princess.
Ha, das passt zu ihm.
But one day, he dressed up as a mom and started taking care of me. He brushed my hair and told me I was smart and powerful. And I remember it made me feel a lot better. For a very long time, it was like Eli was the only family I had. My father became even more distant after my mom died. And he didn't know how to raise a little girl. Or a little Eli.
Aber aus euch beiden ist was geworden, oder?
So, we became distant too. Eli was my mom, and my brother, and my sister, and my friend.
Der hat ja viel zu tun.
I'm not sure I would have made it without him.
Hearing all this, maybe it's time to talk to your father. It sounds like the two of you share a similar pain. He's also a bit of a matchmaker. He's been the one helping me get close to you.
Yeah, he told me. I heard he was also interested in you,
Oh ja, ich hab's aber geblockt.
but called it off when my feelings for you were more for sure. I have no idea how he got so charming and helpful and nosy. He takes after my mom for sure. As for my dad, I doubt he's even aware what's going on with me. After he admitted what he did to you, with the traffic stop, I screamed and yelled at him and haven't spoken to him since. I can't believe he did that. I'm so tired of fighting with him.
Ich sollte hier sagen, dass er jetzt aber auch gesagt hat, ist alles
I'm
okay.
so tired of him not actually caring about me.
Hero, I spoke with your father before coming here. He told me about your mom. He's worried sick.
What did you say? I can't believe you would. Don't you know it's some kind of trick?
Nein, das ist kein Trick.
My father never shows compassion. He never shows us that he cares.
Oh oh, hab ich wieder das Falsche gewählt?
How could you possibly know he was worried about me?
He apologized and told me everything. He was desperate to know you're okay. Soll ich sagen, dass er mir alles gesagt hat? Er hat sich entschuldigt. Vielleicht ja.
My father apologized to you.
Ja.
I think I need to process this.
Aber nicht indem du mit dem Bike fährst, bitte.
My father has never asked someone for help like that.
Aber hat er.
He's never spoken about my mom to anyone.
Aber hat er.
If what you're saying is true,
Glaub mir, hat er.
I need to clear my head.
Let him know you're safe and that you need time.
All right. I need some air.
Nein, 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 nicht dein Motorcycle. Bitte, 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 bitte. Nein, nein. Aber, nein. Aber sie hat immer einen Helm auf. Oh, das ist nicht gut. Iro jumps on her bike, putting it into gear and driving off before you can protest. You follow her outside, watching her rip down the road at top speed. As you watch Iro disappear from sight, you're startled by the sound of a voice behind. Oh,
Hello,
nein.
stranger.
Nein, 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 nein. We settle this
I
later.
trust we will. Now go.
Nein, das kann ich nicht nochmal. Nein. Ich bin wieder hier. Ich nehme jetzt den anderen Pfad. He was desperate to know you're okay. Aber ich befürchte, dass das auf den gleichen Pfad folgt. Also den gleichen
I
Pfad
don't know what
folgt.
to say. I think I need to process this. My father has never asked someone for help like...
Ja, load. Oh, scheiße auch, ey. Oh. Hearing all this, maybe it's time to talk to your father. It sounds like the two of you share this a similar pain. Ich nehme mal das hier.
Trust me, my father doesn't care that much about me.
Doch.
He's too busy trying to control my life so I don't embarrass him. He's the chief of police, you know. Very important man. Can't have his loony daughter running around causing trouble. I could never stand the way he treated Eli. Always as though he was an embarrassment. But Eli's awesome.
Ja, witziger Typ.
As for my dad, I doubt he's even aware what's going on with me. After he admitted what he did to you, with the traffic stop, I screamed and yelled at him.
An der Stelle sage ich einfach mal gar nichts.
Anyway, thanks for dropping by. I actually have something I need to do today. I was worried I wouldn't feel up to it. But after talking to you, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been meaning for years to go down to the beach on my mom's anniversary and surf the waves. I feel like this is the day. But I'll need to hurry.
Oh.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. I won't go out too far.
Ich bitte dich.
This is
Ich
just
bitte dich
something I
darum.
need to do.
Sei bloß vorsichtig. Nein! Fand ich. Bitte, Bike. Hier.
I'll call you later.
Oh nein.
I try.
Nein, 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 nein.
That's... Oh,
Ich nehme einen anderen Weg hier. Oh.
I don't know. And I don't know if I could ever know. I knew she was sad. But she covered it with this wild spirit. It's hard to say what she was thinking. My mom brought me and a friend along when she went surfing that day. She wanted me to see that fear couldn't stop her from doing what
Ja,
she
das ist der
loved.
gleiche Dialog.
I'm not sure. I remember being worried for my mom. I could tell she was afraid. She had this look in her eyes. The same look she...
Das ist jetzt wieder der gleiche Dialog. Nobody stopped you.
No. If they tried, I didn't notice them. And that's where my memory gets wonky.
Das
I
ist wieder
remember
der
my
gleiche
mom and I
Dialog.
on a surfboard. I remember holding...
Scheiße. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich komme hier auch nicht weg.
What did... All right.
Scheiße. Ich kriege auch Manipulation nicht auf 5. Ich kriege auch mein Lucky nicht hoch genug. Ich glaube, das ist eine Sackgasse an der Stelle. Für mich jetzt. Ich konnte Mio retten, aber... Ich glaube, ich kann Iro nicht retten. Oh, das sackt richtig hart gerade. Ich meine, wenn ich von vornherein sage, ich gehe nicht zu ihr, weiß ich nicht. Aber wenn ich jetzt zum Chief sage, nö, weiß ich nicht. Ich nehme jetzt alles andere.
It turns out I am not a very good traffic enforcement officer.
Geht.
I
Ich
will
nehme
leave
jetzt
it to
andere
better men
Dialoge.
and women next time. First, I must apologize.
Okay, das kennen wir mit dem Apologizen. Things would have gone more smoothly if you don't come. It terrified me. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Something forced my hand that night, and I acted in desperation. I will tell you what that was. You need to know. Right now, Iro is
Ja,
not...
okay, das ist auch klar. She's never mentioned her.
Yes, we have not spoken of her mother for many years, but in many ways, her mother's memory is always with us, in the room, separating us. Iro's mother passed away when Iro was very young, and the circumstances were very tragic. Iro was there when it happened.
Ja.
No, I cannot speak of these things. You do not need to know this to help Iro.
Then tell me what I do need to know. Ja, weiß ich nicht, ob das einen Unterschied macht.
I will try. Because of what happened to her mom, every year, Iro gets into more trouble when the anniversary comes. She acts more and more reckless.
Das
She
kennen wir doch auch
tries
schon,
more racing her
Ja,
motorcycle.
kennen wir. I'll try. If I do, it will have nothing to do with you.
As you say, I accept my fault. Irai said he dropped by Iro's beach house.
Ja, das ist doch... I start there, don't reach out, I do my best.
I won't. Be safe.
Ich bin jetzt auch hier. Ich bin einfach wieder hier gelandet. Can I leave a message?
Sure, but she never checks those either.
Hey, Katze, geh mal runter. Ja, yes, Gott. Ich muss nachdenken. So, danke.
But go ahead, after the beep.
Hero reaches up behind her head and beeps the horn of her motorcycle.
So, I'm sorry I punched you. I feel really...
Ja. Forgive you, it sucked. You clocked me good, but I forgive you.
Thank you. I've never hit someone in anger before. Plenty of times in the ring for my BJJ training, but never in anger. Obviously, I've got shit to work through myself. I won't make excuses for it. Thank you for your grace. Okay, I think I've got the whole picture.
Das kennen wir doch alles. Tell me why you're
Yo.
sad.
We just sort of broke up, didn't we? I mean, it might not be a breakup for you, but it was for me. That sort of thing makes people sad. That sort of thing makes people sad.
Du hast dich jetzt wiederholt. I know much of it already. You can have the rest. I'm here. There's more to it than that.
You're right. There's more. I'll try to tell you.
Hopsa. Da
But
hab ich zu
I'm
schnell
not sure if
geklickt.
I can. But I'll try. When I was a lot younger, I used to spend a lot of time with my mom. She taught me how to surf, how to skate.
Ja. Ich bin jetzt wieder im gleichen Dialogstrang. Fuck. Großes Fuck an dieser Stelle.
I didn't realize it at the time, but the fear did have an effect on my mom. She became more bold with her.
Und das ist... Die Dialoge führen alle auf den gleichen Pfad und es...
I remember.
Moment, eine Sache habe ich vorhin noch nicht gemacht.
No, I didn't.
Aber ich weiß nicht, ob... Statt zu sagen, stay calm, tell me the rest.
No! It can't be! I didn't mean to! No! Where did the life ring come from? Why did Mom have it? I didn't.
Beruhig dich bloß und fahr nicht weg.
I killed my mom.
Ero's stare becomes hollow. She hangs over the abyss. Okay, wenn das jetzt der richtige Pfad ist, dann muss ich leider noch einmal laden. Damit ich wenigstens auch meine Punkte auf die Stats kriege.
That's
So, und da.
I remember. No. No! It can't be! I didn't! No! Why? I did. I killed my mom.
Iro, it wasn't your fault. Don't say that. It was just an accident. Nein, okay. It wasn't your fault. War das irgendwie vorhin ein anderer? Nee. Okay. Nee, schon gut. Irgendwie, nee. Okay.
I did! I went out into the ocean. It's my fault she's dead.
Und es ist mein Fehler, wenn du gleich tot bist. Iro tries to pull away from you, but you hold her firm.
No! No, what did I do? She was okay. She got away from the waves. This is all my fault.
Let her go. Nein, auf gar keinen Fall. It wasn't your fault. Hold her. Buff. Dann kommt sie nicht weg.
No! Let me go.
Auf gar keinen Fall. Auf gar keinen Fall.
I killed my mom. I killed my mom.
Hiro, ich weiß, das ist schlimm, aber steig nicht auf dein Motorrad, bitte.
Oh no. Oh my God, no. Please.
It wasn't your fault. Das ist so traurig. Iro stops trying to pull away from you. She begins to sob.
Oh, Mom. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
You hold Iro, gently hugging her as she cries into your chest. She sobs, balls your fists against you, and lets years of anguish pour out of her, her tears soaking the front of your shirt. When she finally stops, time itself feels like it freezes. Even the storm outside abates, and only the constant churn of the waves outside can be heard. It's impossible to tell how long that moment lasts. Until finally, she speaks.
How could I have forgotten? How could I have missed something so important? I've been so mad at my dad all these years for driving my mom into the ocean. But she made it back. She must have. And then she went back out for me. How?
Don't blame yourself. You were a kid. No one could have expected you to deal with trauma like that. Sometimes we forget things to protect ourselves. It was a hard truth you had to face.
I've been so angry and hurt for so long. All because I didn't want to blame myself. Where do I even go from here? How do I pick up all these pieces?
Everyone who cares about you is ready to help, including your father. Just take it one day at a time. Alle helfen dir. Auch dein Vater. Deswegen bin ich hier.
Including you?
I'm not the one you need right now. Maybe someday, but including me. Auf jeden Fall.
I can't tell you how much that means to me. I know our time together is short. I know any day now I'm going to lose you.
Es tut mir weniger weh, wenn du mich verlierst, als wenn ich dich verliere. Wir verlieren uns einfach nicht. Was hältst du davon?
I know the future's foggy and scary and isn't prone to letting people be happy. But you've helped me so much. And when I'm near you, I feel this electricity inside of me. Before circumstances interrupt us, before life finds a way for me to mess things up again, I promise, if the answer is no, I won't be hurt. But if you want to, I want to.
No, not because I don't want to, but because you trust me. And right now... Wir küssen sie einfach. Ende der Geschichte. Iro kisses you back. She puts her hand delicately on your chin and you wrap your arms gently around her waist. After a few moments of kissing and embracing, she pulls away. Iro goes to her motorcycle and sits down, smiling softly. She pats a seat next to her, inviting you to sit. You do. Oh, dann sterben wir gleich beide. Auch cool. Oder wir fahren nicht? Nein, doch, wir fahren. Ach, ich weiß es nicht. Time melts away as the two of you share the bike, holding and nuzzling each other. Okay, wir fahren nicht. So you listen to the rain outside. It's a quite intimate moment that makes you feel closer to her. Eventually, Iro hops off her bike and turns to face you. You notice that her expression has softened, and she seems to be feeling better.
I should let my family know I'm okay. They've all been worried about me.
Geht.
And I need to call my dad.
Du glaubst gar nicht, wie er sich darüber freuen wird.
I suspect things are going to be complicated for a while. Would you do me a favor, though?
Klar, jeden.
Just in case things do take a while. Will you promise not to leave town without saying goodbye? I don't want
Auf
to miss
jeden
my
Fall.
chance to see you before you go. I want to know where we stand.
Ich gehe bestimmt nicht ohne mich zu
Will you make
verabschieden. I will. I have much to do until then, but I will try. Nein, I will.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you again.
Ja. Iro kisses you and you make your way back to your car. As you drive off, you have an immense feeling of victory. And you know, with uncanny surety, that Iro is now safe. One of the destined maidens is safe from harm. Time for the rest. The storm is not yet over. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, ich bin so erleichtert gerade. Das glaubt ihr nicht, dass ich den richtigen Pfad finden konnte. Meine Güte. Meine Güte. Es ist ein neuer Tag. Die Folge ist zu Ende. Ich muss mich beruhigen. Danke fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal dann. Macht es gut. Euer Arne und die. Tschüss, Lorö.